What's going on, everyone? Merry Christmas. Get things going here. So today, Onslaught Sunday once again, and helping out some new level 50. So if you're in the Steam group and you just hit level 50, hop on in. Netget Snappy and Mikkel, thank you for subscribing. If you're all geared out and you pop on in, then you're just wasting the spot for someone who doesn't have gear. So I will be doing some booting. This isn't for leveling though. Get to campaign mode if you want to level. This is for gearing out new level 50s only. So what you guys up to today? Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. You get your fair share of runs there, Stavion. You of all people should not complain. What up, Ponderous? BG the Gamer, Adam, Chris. Yeah, Adam. We all remember you. If you're a new level 50 there, Madman, if you show up, and I don't think you are, I will be giving you the boot. Because I don't want anybody in here over item power 700. You're just wasting your time. This is for new level 50s. And we got, what, we're over 900 people in the Steam group now. Hoping we can break 1,000 before New Year's. It's 3 in the afternoon, Ponderous, for me, and that's all I care about. I hate to be that way. Nothing yet, Goliath. Nothing yet. You join on Steam group chat. So join the Steam group. Join the Steam group chat, and then you can just join right on in. And here come the friends list spams. Join group chat, guys. Group chat. Playing some Destiny on the PS4. Did they get their new expansion finally? And I think, well, it looks like we got a couple items that still needed to be upped. But I think everything's upgraded already for the most part. Bunch of good stuff on sale right now in the holiday sale. On the PlayStation and Xbox as well. Toho! Leg death for the loss. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting storm boots from Dragonfall Sewers there, Adam. Because I'm trying to build I got 900 and some people in my Steam group there, Azimut, and not all of them are capable. And the other, what, 7 streams a week I do are for advanced players, so got to take care of the new folks too. Because they don't drop there, Adam. That's why you're going to have a hard time finding them there. Yep, Nimbus Reach, as far as I know. I think you're right there, Goliath. Whichever one you like playing the most there, Exleys, that's the best one. We're full right now on the pistol, but as soon as something opens up, just join the Steam group chat and you can hang out there until somebody leaves. Give everybody, you know, 5, 6, 7 waves, whatever. I haven't done this Onslaught in probably 6 months, I bet. Yeah, I'm not going to tab out and look right now, Doctor. What's up, Omni? See you, Ponderous. Speaking of the Steam group, like I said, hoping we can get over 1,000 members here by New Year's. We're at 900 and change right now, but we're going to be adding some new moderators, particularly when the next update comes. And all of my moderators need to be running groups, Nightmare 4 runs in the Steam group at least once a week. So all the inactives will be getting dropped down to regular members. And anyone else who wants to contribute to the community, by all means. Alright, man, Josh, Merry Christmas. Midnight in Australia. Hell, I stay up late for you, Jacob. It's all good. Get some sleep, man. You gotta show activity there, Sky Creeper. Do runs for Steam group members for a few weeks, and then we'll talk. Anybody that shows up that I don't recognize their name for doing runs in the Steam group is not going to be considered. $12,000 will work there. There, Doctor, not too many more runs. There's pure chocolate thunder. Been a long time. The PCT. Got an ogre coming. I'm not even going to touch him. He's not going to make it anywhere near. Oh, does it say 10,000 in the shop? That's crappy. Got a little bug there. Submit it to the bug forums. If it says 10,000, yet they're charging 12. Thanks for the subscription there, Timothy Schmidt. Appreciate it. North Pole's kind of bugged right now, so right at the moment, the North Pole puts out some ridiculous numbers. Figure it out on your own. I'm not telling you guys. It's beyond bugged. I'm hoping... I don't even care what kind of golden pets I get. I decided I was going to get some golden pets here. New stuff, huh? Nah, this is just Life Fruit Onslaught. Merry Christmas to you there, Phil. But there's going to be lots of good new stuff coming here next month or in February. Hopefully next month. Yeah, no complaints there, Omni. Just woke up not too long ago. I actually woke up and started this Onslaught right away. That way I could get it up to wave 7 before the stream. That way everybody can get some free loot. That's what I'd like to see. I want to see people getting upgrades. There's no point in joining just so you can say you joined. You know, this is an Onslaught run is for get people some starter Nightmare 4 sets. Alright, Chris, have a good one, man. Thanks for swinging by. Doesn't work very well there, Lucas. No ability power stuff works very well on the rollers. I mean, right now, Red Eye, I'm not overly concerned with time zones. You know, eventually, as DD2 gets closer to release and the Steam group keeps growing, you know, ideally, I'd like to have some kind of Nightmare 4 maps going 24 hours a day, or some kind of end game maps, whatever the end game is at the time. Yeah, Mega Shark works, Goliath. Everything works, except any weapon will work. It doesn't matter what kind of weapon you have. You just don't want to spam abilities. The abilities don't work worth a crap. The EV2 particularly, a lot of people are not grasping that the EV2's beam actually goes through the siege, so it doesn't hit the spot. You'll be all caught up in minutes there, PCT. No doubt about that. Wasn't sure how this build was going to hold, to be honest with you. I don't like putting stuff over here, as sometimes it'll get some flyer aggro, but the flyers are all dying quick enough it's not even mattering. Because you didn't spec it right would be my guess there, Bleach. You gotta... Splits Vipers does not suck. Not at all. The Mystic's all about crit damage on those Vipers, so you don't do anything... I mean, you get defense power on them. Yeah, that's, I don't know what trendies. Ever since the EV, it seemed like they went on a big defense crit stretch, where defense crit is the way to go over defense power, which, you know, I'm sure that'll end up changing eventually too. Whoever you want there, Big Mike. All new heroes are viable, so do what you want. Well, with the current state of DPS there, Tim, it doesn't. Bosses are insignificant. What up, Tree Jesus? I mean, until they balance out heroes and towers, and I mean, it's going to be a while. It won't be fully balanced out until they release, I would imagine. And then it'll still need work. But in the current state of the game, with the DPS characters being completely out of control, new 50 gearing, what does that mean? That means if you're a new 50 and you need gear, this is where you go. Onslaught's a great place for a starter set. You know, we won't get any fine-tuning done here, but this is a fine go-to. Anything after Wave 7, all the drops are between 690 and 700 item power. So you can get all of the loot that's in the sweet spot there. You see that one's 698. Not too shabby. Pretty much automated. Don't even really need to do much anything. Of course, it gets boring if you don't. So what you guys up to for Christmas? I know Christmas is winding down for a lot of you. Huh, that's potentially not a bad Moss Hornet medallion right there. So I don't need the defense crit on it. Just by playing there, Jacob. you just play the game and you don't look at your gold number, that number goes up pretty quick. Onslaught's definitely not the best way. And everybody knows the spheres are all bugged. The money you get is actually less than what you would get for selling the pet eggs there, Bleach. Onslaught pets, the pet eggs are the best way to go for cash. And it's still insignificant. You get way more just from doing matches. I mean, just doing any Nightmare 4 incursion. Yeah, there's only one siege roller on Maltheus Incursion Goliath, so it makes it pretty easy. You just do your normal build. That one lane, you just can't, the northeast lane, you can't put anything right up close to the spawn. Same thing with metals there. Mew awesome, you just play. Well, Torben, it's free to play, so, I mean, if you're on PC anyway, it's free to play, so might as well just download it and check it out, you know? That's one of the awesome things about free-to-play games is you can get that first bit of gameplay in to see if it's something that you like. You just came back from India there, PCT? Yeah, that will do it. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, of course, I'm biased because I'm addicted to the game, but it's a really fun game, and I mean, you can get quite a bit of enjoyment out of it on free to play. Even just playing through the campaign is a lot of fun. Oh, damn. Yeah, you need to get some sleep there, PCT. That's all bugged right now, Tim. None of that works. The jackpot passive and the gold spheres don't work currently. So you're actually hurting your builders and your DPS if you're just going with jackpot on everything. The best, you know, some of the most money you can get in the game is from just selling items. Defense power there, Big Mike. Defense power will give you more poison damage on your PDTs. I got me some fudge. Christmas fudge, oh yeah. Since about 2 updates ago, Tim. They've been busted for a while. It's already submitted to the bug forums and all that. Yeah, I mean, most Nightmare 4 maps, just running the map and selling the junk you get is going to give you 40,000, about 40,000 gold. Now, obviously, like, you know, Altar of a Theme or something like that isn't going to give you that much. Here's K-Man Kevin. What's going on? There's a bazillion different ways to do it right now. There, Exley's, the easiest is with Poison Dart Towers, no doubt. Yeah, I think we've all gotten that before there, Bleach. I think that boils down to the server situation. Yeah, I'm really hoping when the game gets closer to release, they'll have you know, a few more servers going, other than just the 3. I've been streaming not too long, only about 20 minutes there. I thought I started at 3 o'clock my time. What's up, Elmiri? How you doing? Well, I'm sure they will, Tim. It's a matter of priority, since that's not something that happens continually. That's low on the priority list. They got a long list of stuff they need to fix. Thanks for subscribing there, Klotzy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's what, 40,000 per run. So I mean, that's right there with what I said. So yeah, I mean, if you run a map over and over again to farm something, you're going to end up with a pretty significant amount of gold. If you go and you dump all your gold into upgrading a crappy piece that's just barely an upgrade. Yeah, Jackpot's definitely bugged, Bleach. It's been tested over and over and over again. It used to be, like back before when everything was working, you could run those gold spears and jackpots and you would punch some mobs in the face and get 5k off of them. I mean, that's when Jackpot was working perfectly. I mean, like right now, running gates with a full jackpot set, completely maxed, and all your gold spheres in, you're not getting crap. You know, you're getting 40,000, 50,000 gold, whatever. You used to get 170,000, 180,000. Yeah, it does the same thing on all the boss maps there, Tim. Well, not on Betsy, but it does it on the Harbinger too. You just gotta hit G and hit you know, all mobs, any mob that gets bugged out during the wave is bugged. You can't do any damage to it. Andrew, if you got eggs, and then that's what you selected. At least that's what it thinks you hit. It doesn't, you know, if you select armor, it doesn't give you weapons or eggs or anything. Nah, the Goliath, they don't roll with elemental damage. Nope. Tim doesn't come 4 per second either on the bow. Fun map to fly around. Not very complex, just closing everything down to 3 lanes. But a lot of cool little places to explore. Oh, I've got several hammer weapons there, Omni. I don't get as big numbers out of the hammer. I like the hammer better. But the numbers are not... I get about 100k less than I do with the little shotgun blunderbuss. Nope, Kirill, the little Easter egg with the chest on Maldonis only drops items up to 700. Yeah, 750 gear will drop on the Gunwitch. You guys will have to excuse me. I'm eating fudge. Nah, it just started there, PCT. It's only been up for a few days, so it'll get there. the Discord server. I mean, how do you not love fudge there, Bleach? I mean, come on. That's some crap luck there, Tim. It's happened to all of us. Do it another 100 times. You'll get some. I don't use many glitches, Tim. In fact, if we didn't have such a major game overhaul coming, all that glitch stuff that I got on the channel right now would not be there. I try to do everything I can legit. Glitches are for people who can't get it done the proper way. If you can get it done the proper way, then what's the point in using a glitch, you know? Oh, I'm old, Sonny. Old. Yeah, everything's holding out pretty stout. It's all relative to what you're fighting there, Ben. I mean, DPS, in my opinion, shouldn't be anywhere near as high as it is on any hero. It should all be right around where the Huntress is, because there's... I mean, Nightmare 4 content should be a challenge. It shouldn't be just easy mode, blow through it. Now, obviously, if you farmed hundreds of hours of Nightmare, of whatever the end game is, and you got all the gear, then, of course, you know, it's going to be easy. But, I mean, why you need heroes hitting for 1,000,000 damage per second when the hardest, the toughest mobs in the game in really late end only have 10 million is just beyond me. It's all about personal preference there, Goliath. Whichever one you like the best is the best one. You like Tsunami there, Omni, which, I don't like that shot type on those bows. I don't like the column. If it was side by, if it was a row instead of a column, I would probably like it more. $100K is pretty cake there, Bleach. You can get 100K with damn near anything. I mean, I can hop on my Huntress on a green item power 700 weapon if it's 4 per second and hit for 100K. Yeah, that's my, as far as the Terraria bows, though, that, to me, that is really the only downside, is, I just hate that column shot type. Yeah, Phantasm confirmed. Yeah, 3 more rounds to my first egg. I don't know what I want. What kind of egg I want. I kind of, for some reason, I kind of want a creeper egg. I really like the way those golden creeper mothers look. I think those are pretty cool looking. I've got I think I've got one. I know I've got a couple of them on the PS4. What's up, John? How's it going? I'd hardly say they're useless there, Tim. I mean, I get suitable numbers on every one of my Terraria numbers that are more than adequate to kill in-game content. So, I mean, they weren't put in the game to be all beast mode. They're put in the game to be fun. So we got a spot opened up. Anyone that wants to can feel free to hop on in here. Oh yeah, Hodor. That's for certain. It went well. How's your Christmas going? The passives can roll the same, Goliath, but there's a passive range. Like if something's, like say archer damage, you know, you might see quite a few, you'll see more 10%ers in Nightmare 4, where in Nightmare 1 a lot of times you'll see a lot of them being 6%, 7%, whatever. Well, you gotta do that sometimes, Hodor. It's a requirement. There you go, guys. So Hodor is setting up an Onslaught now. If there's other new level 50s that need to get some gear, join on Hodor. He will hook you up. Yeah, none of my live streams are private there, Ben. Anybody's always welcome to join. Just join on the Steam group chat. You'll get there, Snow. Just all about playing and ranking up. You got it pretty easy now compared to the way a lot of us old school players had it. I mean, when we went through the Nightmare 4 grind way back in the day, it was a real grind. This is, like I said, it's kind of easy mode now in comparison. So nobody else wanting in? Join the Steam group. Click on join group chat. And then click on me and hop on in. That was the good old days there, Snow, the 25++. That was a lot of fun. It doesn't work on YouTube Omni. I don't know why. The command is all set up in Nightbot. It only works on Twitch for some reason. YouTube isn't having it. Not every map's got siege rollers, Goliath. It's very, very easy to farm a set of gear. Shit, less than half of the... Well, no, it's probably about half. Only about half of the Nightmare 4 maps even have siege rollers. Well, of course it is, Phil. That's why there's a big update coming, the redo endgame. It's been the case for quite some time, actually. That's why the population has slipped a touch. Of course, they'll all come back once there's an upgrade. Nope, gotta join on the Steam group there, Ben. If you can't figure it out, you gotta figure it out. I'm not sending any invites out for this. You gotta be able to figure out how it works. Yeah, it's been happening a lot lately, Snow. Yeah, make sure you're on the US East server. Hodor's got a couple of spots open too. Feel free to join on him. Same thing in the right through the Steam group chat. I'm gonna have to clear some inventory up after this round, after this wave here, probably. Well, the Steam chat's open to everyone in the Steam group, so if it's not letting you join the Steam chat, then you've got a connection issue. That's nothing I can do about it, Skycreeper. I'm not Trendy or Steam technical support. There's easier maps than others there, Goliath. This, the Life Route Incursion, Forest Poachers, is one of the easiest ones, it tells me. Bleach, you just sent me an invite. You didn't try to join on me. You tried to get me to join on you. You guys gotta click on the right stuff. Yeah, I mean, it may be. I mean, Steam is notoriously getting DDoSed on holidays. Well, there you go. Omni could join the chat. So the chat's not broken. Yeah, you see, Bleach, you keep sending me invites to play. You're not doing it right. You got to join my game. You can't invite me to join yours. Then it will leave this Onslaught. You're doing it wrong, man. Steam was down for a long time yesterday, from what I understand. I got in, all that happened while I was live streaming yesterday. So I guess I just got into the game good enough at a good time, and then Steam went down and nobody else could get in. But yeah, I didn't even realize there was an issue until after I was done streaming and everything. What up, Battle Machine? Borderlands 2 is an awesome game there, Phil. That was tons of fun. I absolutely can't wait till there's another Borderlands game out. They've been teasing Borderlands 3 for too damn long. I looked through that under $10 list on Steam, Kirill. Right now is a great time to do that. You know, there's so much stuff on sale. Yeah, I'm assuming nobody's able to enter because we've had an empty spot for quite a while, but I'm not going to restart. You know, I'm already 45 minutes into the stream. I'm not going to restart this whole Onslaught. Yeah, Ben, the golden part of it is just a vanity thing. It doesn't have anything additional. It's the same as every other pet. Nope, nope. Somebody got in, so guess it's not everybody. Belisarius. What up, Sasko? Can't wait till Onslaught gets changed, because I like the whole thought of Onslaught. You know, I like the big long matches and all that good stuff. It's just, it's a shame right now it's just for starter gear only. I wish it was more like the original game. Just look at any of my hero spotlights for it, Ethel. There's, I personally have, what, a Dryad, a EV2, a Gunwitch, a Monk. Occasionally, if I get lucky on the crits, or my AP Apprentice can hit 1 million. Yeah, I really liked how the survival was set up in the original game. Here's Unicorn. It's coming, Dumpstruck, next month. What'd you play there, Unicorn? Should I keep talking about clearing out my inventory and I'm just not doing it? I'll get it done here at some point. Unicorn's not going to tell everybody. He's going to have to make you guys guess. There it is. Ticket to Ride. I've never played that. Never even heard of it. But then again, I haven't played any board games in a while, too. Come on, Mr. Ogre, come get smacked in the face. All about trains, huh? I'll have to look that one up. The anti-spam is killing you. Not letting you type another message here, Unicorn. What's up, Klein Nova? How you doing? Blackheart. Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm gonna mute you guys and be AFK for just 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Sometimes you just gotta do it, Omni. You doing some Altar of a Theme runs there, are you, Unicorn? Gotta hit G there, Belisarius. Yeah, it's been at 70% for a while there, Elmiri. It's the beauty of having a big inventory. It'll sit at 70% for a little while. Pets are pets there, Goliath. It doesn't matter what you level your pets. All pets start at 1. They're all the same. Nice to see you back in action there, Pure Chocolate Thunder. Well, I mean, the gun, there is nothing more mobile than the gun witch. So if you want a mobile DPS, Mew Awesome, the gun witch is meant for you. Yeah, never choose currency on Onslaught. It gives you nothing. It's very, very low. Alright, Phil, have a good one. Off to play some Tales of Symphonia, huh? There was rumor back in the day that you could get Wyvern tokens when they were a thing as currency on Onslaught, but I never saw it. I think it was all trolls that created that rumor. Yeah, you pick whatever piece you're looking for the most there, Eternal. You know, if you're looking for weapons, pick weapon. If you're looking for armor, pick armor. And so on. I'd save them, Goliath. You got 5,000 gems. I'd save them and see what happens with the new update when it comes. Thanks, the Hoovy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I try to keep the elitist bullshit to a minimum. We still get them, you know. Most of my videos are me trying to compete in endgame content, so there's always going to be some of the elitists that come by the channel, but I try to discourage it as best I can. No, there's no way to change it, Kirill. You got to leave and come back. Yeah, Tree Jesus, it's just like drop it on the ground there. There's RNG. So you might get a blue piece, you might get a legendary piece. You know, I've seen legendary pieces at Wave 2, you know. These horde waves are just so long. Well, thanks, Eternal. Welcome to the channel. Currently, all the gold spheres and everything are broken, so there's not a good way to farm gold other than just playing the game. I mean, like, just doing this Onslaught, I'm not even sure how far we'll go. Probably go for like another hour. So we'll probably get to wave 25 or whatever. But just in this Onslaught, I'll make probably 100,000 gold, which is really, really low for the amount of time spent. But if you just grind maps and are looking for drops and looking for gear and trying to fine-tune, gold's not going to be an issue for you. I mean, once you get your basic set and you get it upgraded, the gold just kind of flows. Nothing right at the moment, Goliath. It's just a vanity item. I've got one of them, but it doesn't do... I never use it. I use it on my Abyss Lord because I think it looks cool. What's up, Samundra? Yeah, it's pretty much what Tree Jesus said. Summed it all up. It's Betsy. It's about the only thing cool about it. Man, having some crazy allergy issues again today. My nose just will not stop. Yeah, it starts to rack up, but there's always ways to spend it, you know. If you do, when you do find an upgrade, like if I found a 750 piece today on whatever, one of my heroes that was an upgrade, it would cost me about 1,000,000 gold if I didn't use boosters. But it would cost about 1,000,000 gold to fully upgrade it. Yeah, well that sucks there, Kirill. Hopefully you're feeling better here soon. I had mine a few weeks ago. I was really sick, and I actually never really fully got over it. I'm still coughing and everything. So after this wave, guys, going to take a short inventory break here real quick. Get my inventory all cleared up. Nope, Frosty's all you need there, Goliath. That's the only thing that you're looking for. Got items going to the scavenger now. That was from a flyer, had to have been. Oh! You have gone out of bounds. Yeah, either storm damage or water damage there, Eternal. And make sure you get either a light or a heavy weapon. The medium weapons don't put out. My Frosty Apprentice is pretty solid. I still don't have a 50% weapon. Every weapon I found has been junk. But I've got a 48%, so I haven't really even bothered. I mean, I do forest poachers every now and then, just to take a shot in the dark for an upgrade, but I haven't grinded it in ages. Pretty much the only maps now that I'll just grind, you know, for a day or whatever, are the maps that have a chance of dropping a 750 item. The other ones I might do a couple times, but I'm not going to sit there and grind it out all day. Now you can use that, the glaive from Power Surge works really well too, Eternal. There's a video on my channel called Where Stuff Drops there, Belosaurus. And it's got a link to the list of everything. So, the heads from the head armor piece, up to 750 can drop from Buried Bastille. What the gloves from Bling King, the boots from Power Surge. A medallion from Demon's Lair, a ring from Altar of the Athame, the chest from Unholy Catacombs, all on incursions. Yeah, you guys, Nightbot just spammed it out there, but everybody join Discord who hasn't already. I know I fought the system forever, but I've got Discord up and running now, and it's actually remarkably convenient. I find myself going to the Steam group and posting stuff a lot less frequently, and posting it in Discord instead. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still continue to use the Steam group as well. What up, Pretty Psycho? How's it going? %, full now. I probably only got 2 more waves until it's full. I better address this inventory issue before it's all said and done. Yeah, thanks to Unicorn for setting all that Discord goodness up. You little lag spike there. Come on, Tuskar, what you got? Come on up into Trapland. The Steam group would be just as good there, Tree Jesus, if people used it, but most people join it just to join the games. They don't actually use it for communication. I mean, it works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it doesn't get used. Creeper egg. Alright, let me clear out some of this junk. I actually may keep, well, I guess we're going to be here a little longer. I'll keep pet boxes from the next one. I'm starting to get a little... I played around so much with pets lately, I'm starting to get a little thin on the pet supplies. You know, by a little thin, of course, that's all relative to your opinion. To me, getting a little thin is I think I only got enough food to get maybe like 4 or 5 pets up to level 60. See, there's 45,000 gold right there. And we'll easily be able to double that. Yeah, there is a limit there, Blackheart. It's... what is it, 16, 32 slot bags? But that's changing. The next update is bringing the inventory revamp as well, which is supposed to drastically increase bag size. Uh, 700 plus gear is map specific there, John, so you gotta, like, I just went through them all just a minute ago, so there's a video on my channel about where stuff drops. Go there and it will let you know. Yeah, it needs some massive work there, Hodor. I'm pretty stoked for it too. My limit now that it stacks up to 99 there, Omni, I keep 1 full stack and then I have a working stack. The working stack is what I use to upgrade, and I've got the full stack on backup. And right now my working stack has gotten low. So... oh, I like the sound of all of it there, Snow. I can't wait for it to get here. I wish it was here now. I'm going to be a busy, busy boy. In fact, that week that comes out, there's probably going to be... I'll probably cut back to only like 3 streams that week. That way I can spend time getting all the new stuff. Because I'm going to have to redo almost all of those tutorials. I'm going to have to redo a lot of stuff. Well, thanks, John. I'm glad you, glad the videos are helping. It's a really fun game. I go back to it, Batman, when there is a community development team update, just to play it, to check out what they changed. But I'll never go back to playing it regularly. Once you get over the hump and you fully embrace Dungeon Defenders 2, it's pretty difficult to go back, in my opinion. And I've gotten to that point. Now, I wasn't always there. When DD2 first came out, or when DD2 first was playable, back in the early Defense Council days. I didn't like it. I played for about 2 weeks and said, to hell with this. And then, I can't remember what I was playing then. But I played something else for like a month. God, there goes my nose again. Anyway, I played something else for like a month and then decided to come back and take another look at it. But you just have to... You know, the people that like the original game more, that are still actively playing the original game, they have to separate that this is a different game. It's not a remake of the original. It's an entirely different game. And once you get that, you know, through your head, for me personally, it's difficult to go back. Yeah, the pet stuff, you make a bunch of gold off of it. I haven't actually tested it. I think you actually make more if you open all the boxes. I'm not positive, though. It'd be interesting to look into. Let's see, I gotta write something down here. I'm always forgetting what guides I want to make, and it just popped into my head that I wanted to make a guide about upgrading buffs and boosts. Make a little note of that there so I don't forget. Oh, it's an awesome game, don't get me wrong. I've been there, I've done that, I spent my time in that one, and other than the CDT changes, I won't go back. That sounds about right, Samundra. Something like that. It actually used to give way more. You could make a killing off that stuff back like a year ago. It all sold for really high prices. And those, what were they called? The eggs after they rot. I can't even remember what they were called now. Those things sold for a ton too. See how this ogre fares. Is he gonna get... Probably didn't need those walls. I could have put something else in. There you go, guys. Hodor's got a spot open in his group. Shellium shards, that's it. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Those things... Now, right before they took them out, they didn't sell for as much. But back in the day, man, those things sold for a killing. You had a stack of those bad boys, I mean, it was a lot of gold. I sold all mine just to get them to free up the inventory space on me. They're nothing anymore. They're removed. Should get me a golden pet here now. Let's see. I hope it's a creeper. I think it's going to be a dragon. Let's see. Yep, golden dragon egg. You get those golden creeper eggs more frequently if you do Siphon Sight D. It's alright. If I can get a golden purple eyes, isn't that what they're called? If I can get one of those, that'd be awesome. Yeah, the new inventory. Oh, man. Cannot wait. The sooner the better. No, you get a golden egg after wave 15, 25, and 35 there, Goliath. Legendaries falling from the sky. Junky ones. It's not every 15th wave, though. After wave 35, no more of them drop. It's just, it's 15, 25, and 35. Woo, a little lag spike there. Yeah, but there's no so on, though. Like I said, after 35, there's no more. That's the only lane one can spawn on me, is that top right lane. There's only that one siege roller on that map. I hope so. I hope Nightmare 5's coming. Got some big old lag spikes there. They teased at it, but they haven't given any solid information. Which sadly, unfortunately, means it's going to be a while till that update comes. Because you figure there will be, 1 week there's going to be a blog post saying that there's going to be a dev stream a week or two away that will show us all the new hotness. And then the patch will come out either the week after or 2 weeks after that dev stream. So I got a bad feeling it's going to be like around the end of January. I really hope it doesn't go that long. I bet it only goes up to 800 there, Goliath. I bet it won't go up to quite that high. No, I think it will eventually. Now, Omni, if it's not over 9,000, it's not near good enough. Item power 9,000 pieces is weak. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Until they, I mean, I would guess, or I'm hoping anyway, that by the time this game released, it doesn't have the Nightmare 1, Nightmare 2, Nightmare 3, all that. I'm kind of hoping that Nightmare is like a toggle on and off option, like Nightmare Hardcore even. Oh yeah, she's barefoot. Poor girl ain't got no shoes. Nightbot's hating on you again there, Samandra. Whoop. The Mystic's a pretty solid builder. The Lavamancer I'm not a huge fan of. There, John. Its most viable tower, you can only place one per map. So you gotta... I mean, that would be the most boring build ever, in my opinion, throwing a bunch of volcanoes down, but you need a bunch of Lavamancers to get that going. That's right, there's Spider Dan. She is indeed a hillbilly Hodor. Walking around in her bare feet. The only time she puts any shoes on, they're flip-flops, and she gets her Pabst Blue Ribbon t-shirt to go with it. Oh yeah, she loves the shrooms, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, that just, like I said, Goliath, it's about the most boring thing I could possibly imagine. The volcano spam builds are... I personally hope that 100 DU defenses get removed from the game. it eliminates any chance of any strategy, in my opinion. So the builds that, you know, when I join into a match and I see 5 volcanoes, I almost immediately think that there was zero strategy put into that build. I mean, there's so many ways to go full AFK. The volcano build is, in my opinion, not the way to do it. It's just not worth grinding up all those Lavamancers just to do that one build. Alright, Ethel, we'll have a good one. Thanks for swinging by the stream. Yeah, depending on how many more Horde waves we get, I'm assuming we'll probably go to wave 25 and get the second pet, or in my case, pet. Yeah, it looks cool. Merry Christmas to you too there, Dan. The volcanoes look cool. I just, you know, I mean, the draw for me to this game is the tower defense aspect of it. I really love tower defense. And, you know, the more strategy that you eliminate, the more boring for me it becomes. Sorry there, Spider Dan. Nightbot don't like you either, apparently. What's up, Nathaniel? I'm kind of burnt out on Altar there, Samundra. Yeah, you know what? It's the strangest thing because the interface with Nightbot is pretty much exactly the same with YouTube and Twitch. But Nightbot gets aggressive on YouTube and doesn't get near as aggressive on Twitch. You gotta do the forest biome mat to get those. They're Souls of Night. Yeah, you're a little late, Shark, but better late than never, you know? Yeah, but you can do that just a bazillion different ways. They're crazy. So you used 4 hero slots to do something you could have done with your existing heroes. I mean, you could throw up PDT and a wall on each lane on Onslaught and AFK it. It doesn't require volcanoes to AFK. In fact, I never do that. I don't do that build at all. Just, I mean, obviously you guys have gotten my impression of it here over the last few minutes. I won't keep beating the dead horse, but I mean, poison dart towers are the most OP thing in the game right now. So if you wanted to AFK something and use a script, why would you not use poison dart towers, you know? I mean, leveling up 4 Lavamancers just for that purpose seems like a big old waste of time to me. There's only the one Terraria map there. Mew and I have just beat the shit out of it since it came out. I've streamed nothing but that several times, and I've got all kinds of guides and everything else with them. Nightmare 4 drops more. You get 8 of them from the victory chest in Nightmare 4 there, John. You only get 6 on Nightmare 3. I think you get 2, or you get 3 on Nightmare 1, something like that. So Nightmare 4 does drop the most. And they're from the victory chest, and then there's a chance at a bonus chest too. The bonus chest only ever has 2 in it though. Yeah, I do, Unicorn. One of these days I'll get around to setting that up. Nah, they drop on both modes. They're crazy. It's actually faster if you do the defense mode, even though it's got more waves. I mean, I can understand why people like them, Samundra. I mean, they are cool as hell looking. Just all 100 DU towers, in my opinion, take away from the game's, to me, it takes away from the game's core gameplay. I mean, it's so, you know, you got something that's practically map wide, there is no strategy. But, I mean, it's effective. There you go, Hodor. I think I've got 3 Lava Mancers. I've got a DPS, a Waller, and a Builder. Anyway, John, all of those weapons are just novelty weapons. None of them are any better than what's already currently in the game. So you get those weapons to play with, to have fun with. Yeah, I can just about guarantee you that that's not going to happen, Goliath. Oh, I agree there, Dan. I think the trees should be 0 DU too. But if they did that, they would take the... Oh, god dang it. If they did that, they would take the health away from it, I bet. So you couldn't use it as a wall. Yeah, I did some stuff with the Abyss Lord back on patch day there, Omni. I missed your question there, Ben. Does what proc once per ability? Where we go? The Witch Mark? Witch Mark only procs from an ability. It's not 100%. So if you use an ability, you'll get the little scope. You'll see it. You won't see it on the dummy. It doesn't pop on the dummy. But you'll see it adds like a little sniper reticle around the mob, and then your next regular attack will do increased damage. Every hero is viable, Bobby. You can make every hero work, so get whatever heroes you want. Yep, big patch coming next month, assuming PDTs will get changed in that. I think the only thing I will ever probably use my Abyss Lord for is archers and ramsters. I don't even like using the walls. Just, I mean, they're effective. I hate the DU cost of them. Drives me nuts. Yeah, you can't get 100% Witch Mark chance, Ben. Not possible. The command ability in the Ramsters is just ridiculous. And it's so cool looking. No, the chance doesn't stack, Ben. The damage stacks. Not the chance of it proccing. Or no, it doesn't. I don't know. I gotta look at the damn thing. Dan will probably know. Well, Samundra, my opinion of that has changed now that I've got more or a better setup. But I will tell you that I personally started Nightmare 4 with about 185,000, 175,000 walls. Now I had to repair the shit out of those things. I had to stay on them. It was like an active DPS repair wall, DPS repair wall. Or yeah, the you just can't get it stacks, but it's only on 2 pieces. It's on a weapon and a relic. So you can't get Witch Mark on every piece. It only drops on weapon and relic. 300k HP is more than sufficient for a Nightmare 4 wall on the current build. Anyway, like I said, I started at 185,000, but you really had to pay attention to them. Currently, all my walls are well over 400,000. The Ramsters mainly on me. I mean, you play the Abyss Lord actively and you throw those Ramsters out there, just beast. I tell you, the one hero that I do not play actively now that I'll probably consider playing actively when the new update comes is the Mystic. And the reason being is I think those buffs that she gives will really, really help out. I mean, making your defenses hit so much harder and everything else. Yeah, I haven't done a wall guide in a while because it's so... I mean, it's so basic. There's the Squire wall guide. You get defense health, and you get a passive on 1 piece, and you win. Yeah, but they look so much cooler, Goliath. They got the range. Yeah, I really like I don't necessarily enjoy the active playstyle of the Mystic, but I really like the fact that she buffs all of her defenses. That's just beast. Too damn good. This is a slow map. It's definitely the waves are way slower than the throne room. Everything's got such a long way to run. I mean, you'd have to do a spawn camp build to speed this map up. Let Quab live. The Mystic's just not a big DPS character right now, Azimuth, but she brings other things. You know, it's not... You know, if you want a DPS... You want big DPS numbers, then you gotta play a DPS character. Don't let Quab live. Oh, he rarely does. Yeah, you just can't compare that with the other heroes right now, Bleach. I mean, having 200k on a Mystic is ungodly low compared to what you can get on other heroes. That and you had to work for that 200k you got on the Mystic. You can get 200k, you can get 400k on an EV for practically free in all blue gear. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to make it to wave 25. I'm going to go until 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I'm going to get off here, get a little something to eat, and get some video editing done. And it's coming up on 4:30 right now. So I doubt we're going to make it till 25. I might just let this run in the background while I eat. It's just what, you know, that's the thing, Omni, is you compare it to... That about sums it up there, Goliath. Hodor's got a spot open there, guys. Join his Onslaught if you want you some free loot. And thanks, Hodor. Appreciate you helping out the Juicy Nation. Ogre down. DPSing with a Purge Evil weapon. Beast mode. Come on up here into tower range there, man. Yep. Didn't see Envy down there wrecking him up. Oh, I hear you, Hodor. I don't see you very often in the live streams there, Dan. I'm always in such funky times. Man, I think I need some more coffee. I think coffee would help. Kill yourself for the pet reset. Yeah, I know I chat with you in comments all the time, but I think this is the, you know, my new schedule. There'll be more of this. Oh yeah, more coffee always indeed, Omni. Yeah, I need to brew it up there, Omni. I'm still in sleepy mode. Well, I'm mixing them up now, Goliath. There's going to be a, you know, all these times are Pacific, of course, but on the various days, we've got a 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 10:30 live streams right now. So it's, you know, I'm trying to vary up the stream schedule a little bit to... Woohoo! Almost lagged off to death. The wings saved me. Yeah, it's early in the morning over at your place sitting at Samundra. Yeah, I like the golden kitty cats. My only problem with the golden kitty cats is there's so many of them. Your chances of getting the one you want are slim. I've got a golden magic cat. I don't think I've got a golden general. I'm not positive though. Nah, I'm not done for the day, Omni. I'm just done for a little while. Just need to get woken up, and you know, I know it's what, 4:30 in the afternoon. but I haven't gotten over my old work schedule. Oh, I wish, Goliath. That would be awesome. I think you should be able to upgrade the golden pets to a premium pet. Why you can, I don't know. But that would be just so kick-ass. I need to play some Orcs Must Die today, too, there. Anybody's going to be on OMD later. I tried to get in some matches last night, late, and there was nobody online. There was one person online on my friends list out of like 68 people. We need to get you playing some Orcs Must Die there, Omni. You will love that shit. A lot more chaotic. And the mob variety is a little bit more fine-tuned, I think, than DD2 is. But, of course, that's all coming to a change here in the next big update. We're going to get some different mobs and different AI on existing mobs. Should make more of a challenge for sure. The Golden Autumn, yeah. How incredible would that be? People were posting about that way back when. You have to buy it at the pet guy there, Azimuth. If you go to the pet dude in your tavern, you can increase your pet bag space. DD2 kicked you guys, huh? Probably Steam. You guys have heard me said it before. I've got a conspiracy theory on Steam. I think indie game developers, Steam works out a terrible network connection for them. Because you never see issues with the big box games. It's always the indie games that there's Steam issues with. Yeah, I know Playverse runs it all, but it's still got Steam in the mix. Steam is screwing over the little guys. I'm convinced of it. Yeah, I almost wish. I mean, I'm glad that they gave us the info there, Omni, but I almost wish that we didn't know. Because, like, I really thought that it was coming in early December. I thought if you would have asked me mid-November when the next update was coming, I would have told you before Christmas. Yeah, the higher tier. I mean, the higher tiers are soloable. Nanania just did a live stream a few days ago, solo in the Rift Lord. But she's also a robot employee, so she's got all the stuff. So, I mean, she had to go through and level her hero or her account up, but she's still got all the traps and everything. Yeah, even the double roller isn't really an issue there, PCT. It's pretty much a piece of cake. The triple can give you problems when you're going solo. I haven't lost one yet. My highest item power is probably my EV at like 780 something or 790. I actually get triple rollers the most on Forest Biome. Yeah, Adam, how many times I gotta notice you, man? That's weird. The autocorrect is changing item power to Iowa. Yeah, my problem with like specializing or fine tuning a character is I've got too many. So that, I mean, that in the new update is going to be good because I'll be able to eliminate some of these additional heroes I got. And you know, when you're gearing up 35 heroes or 36 heroes or whatever, you end up spreading the love around. And the amount of, like, the difference in actual effectiveness between like a 750 hero and a 795 or 800 hero is practically nothing. Andreas, Onslaught is good for a starter set of gear. Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that, Goliath. You think Nightbot would have been all over that. Oh, I could put together an 805 item power set, but it wouldn't have the right passives. The majority of the people you see that are over 800, if you inspect them, they got like all mixed and matched gear. All they do is go for item power. Yep, Adam, you can sponsor me through GameWesp. Unfortunately, YouTube has not given me a sponsor button. I thought I had one. In fact, I could have swore I had one at one point, but I don't now. Well, I mean, just like any other map there, Andreas, you have to... I mean, you could do an Onslaught with 650 gear and get 750 buttons. Yeah, I have a donate button, but he's talking about doing the subscribe, like you would subscribe on Twitch. Boy, I hope so, Dan. I really do hope so. Well, Cody, your best bet is going to be able to hop into a group with some people in the Steam group then, if you can barely solo gates. Because there's... I mean, anytime you see anyone in that Steam group chat, they're doing runs. So just join on them. Merry Christmas to you as well there, Andres. But anyway, the deal with Onslaught is you only have to get to Wave 7. Anything after Wave 7, same on the PlayStation. Oh, you're on PlayStation to join the Steam group. My PlayStation community for DD2 has kind of died, but there's still like 400 members. So I mean, you could join that, juiced DD2, and there's still people that do runs. But since I haven't been playing on the PS4, the group pretty much suicided as soon as I switched back to PC. It's the 26th for Samundra. Christmas is past, huh? You can... Nah, that's a current bug there, Goliath. There's a bunch of stuff that you can throw in your relic position right now and equip. It's listed already on the bug forums. $20 waves and probably... I haven't bothered looking at any of the gear yet, but I'm sure I probably didn't get an upgrade for anything. All I'm looking for is one piece. I want a piece with Hornet crit damage on it on the head. Well, there's no such thing as a golden autumn yow, but if there was, I'd have more than 2 of them. Oh, I'm not gonna be streaming Omni, but I'll be online all day. I do have to do some recording and editing tonight, so I'll be going private for all that. But I will be enjoying my Christmas with some quality gaming. In fact, if anybody in the Steam group that has the game wants to later on, I've been just itching to play a little Don't Starve together. Well, if you got the 28, is that with or without the 10% crit sphere there, Smudger? Because 30 is the cap. So, I mean, you're right at the cap anyway. I'm at like 29.7 or something like that. I'm not all the way there. But yeah, that's right there, you know, so I wouldn't, I mean, you're going to have to do some serious fishing to find an upgrade for your crit chance over what you have. But for the Hornets, I mean, for a Hornet Dryad, it does make it much easier. I'm just excited to see what's coming. I wish, like I said, I'm glad that we got a little information, but I almost wish we wouldn't have got the teaser. Because we know we've got several weeks before we're going to know anything. Well, I mean, hopefully, you know, the week after next, there will be a devlog that will tell us a bunch of good stuff. Yeah, anyway, I definitely, like I said, I got some work to do later on with the editing and recording, but I'm definitely gonna have some quality gaming time today and enjoy my Christmas a little. It's a juiced DD2 there, Cody. Juiced space DD2. If the update on PC, or if the update doesn't come until February, I'm probably going to play on the PC or on the PS4 quite a bit in January, just to mix it up a little bit. It's actually really fun now when I go back to that account, because it's so far behind where this one is now. I've probably got like maybe 500 hours into my PlayStation account, where I've got, you know, 2,600 or whatever, 25 and change into the PC account. So builds that normally work don't necessarily work there, and that's always a lot of fun. Because the RNG gods don't like you today, Unicorn. Let's see what's going to happen to this ogre. He's just going to die, huh? How far is he going to make it? Nope, not very far. Definitely not Goliath. The fastest way to level right now is normal mode Harbinger. It's not worth experience going hard mode on any of the campaign maps. Most of them there's no increase, there's no change at all. Yeah, I know what you meant. Assault on Throne Room is substantially higher than Throne Room. I just did a video on it. Harbinger is at least 2 times faster currently, because everything's broken. It takes 20 Harbinger runs in the current state right now today. If you did the Harbinger 20 times, you'd go from 0 to 50. And it takes about 2 to 3 minutes per run. So just say at 3 minutes per run, 20 times, that's 60 minutes. So 0 to level 50 in an hour. Well, I mean, maybe, Omni. That would be ideal. Well, you have to look. You can't do just a straight math there, though, Unicorn, because a lot of that 80,000 of that 260,000 XP you get for Harbinger, 80,000 of it comes after he dies as the bonus XP at the end. I always only play with people from the group, David. I can't say I don't, because I do public match night every now and then. But I almost almost, well, probably 90% of the time, 95% of the time, all I play with is people in the group. The public match nights are fun. You get some people in that are like, what's this? It's awesome. That was like the day one glitch there, Goliath. Everybody was having that problem earlier. Pardon me. They've already patched that, so it shouldn't be near as frequent. It used to, on day one when that altar map came out, it was happening like every other run. The altar, or the assassins would be too far away to kill. Well, you're not... If you do assault, it's going to take substantially longer, but that is the benefit. You can AFK it. I mean, if the topic is how do you do it the fastest, it's the Harbinger. There's no doubt. Minimum of twice as fast. But assault on throne room, like you said, is AFKable. Just depends on what you want to do. If you want to get it done now, go Harbinger. If you want to not pay attention to it and watch TV, then go Assault on Throne Room. I don't think there's... It's not like the Harbingers on campaign normal mode is difficult, Unicorn. I don't think it can get any easier than sitting in one spot, spraying in a direction with your EV, and then turning and spraying in another direction. Goliath and his volcanoes. Just always gotta troll me with your volcano bullshit, huh? Wave 21, yeah, we're definitely not going to make it till 25. So, like I said, when the stream ends, I'll sit here AFK in this run and let you guys at least get to wave 25. But after that, I'm going to be off for a bit. I got to eat some more of that yummy-ass Christmas fudge and have some cocktails. Cocktails! Did you have something in mind that you wanted to do later, Omni? Or were you just curious, just for curiosity's sake? Alright, Dan, thanks for swinging by, man. Fudge and cocktails for the win. Old Spider Dan there is a good source of DD2 information as well. If any of you guys ever have any questions, he's in the Steam group. Nah, I don't. Other than doing some editing and recording, I don't really have anything planned. In fact, I'm not even sure what I'm going to record. I've got a new Trees and Bees Catacombs build I want to throw out there, and then I wanted to do little tutorial on buff beams. Alright, Dan, Merry Christmas to you. This map is a dragger. Turtle building it is not the way to go. It takes too long. I mean, we definitely should have been past wave 25 already. But it's a long run. All the mobs have to just run down these long ass aisles before they get there. Merry Christmas to you too there, Clay. Well, I didn't get another inventory warning. Not yet. It's probably a ways off yet. Three baddies. Oh no. What's going on there, Dupree? How you doing? Well, yeah, I mean, I could do it. I was trying not to do any more hero spotlights before the change comes. No, I'm not using the Sand Viper bug there, Lonely. Because I'm going to have to redo all of them. Every hero spotlight that I have up will have to be redone after the next patch. So I was trying not to give myself more work to do later down the road. But basically for the Monk boost auras, you just want, it scales directly off of defense power. And then you want that passive on the relic. I'd leave your Serenities in Onslaught there, Samundra. Like if you're AFK in Onslaught, you got to make sure you don't AFK in your Serenity aura, and then they usually are fine. I think the only suitable direct replacement for it though would be Frostbite Towers, because that slow definitely makes a difference. When you don't use it, you miss it. It seems insignificant when it's running, until you take it away, and then you're like, oh yeah, okay. I got some good, I had much better luck with medallions than I did with rings. Oh, we got something finally going to make it to a wall? No. He got closer than anybody else has. Yeah, I've gotten several perfect 750 rolls on the medallions from Demon's Lair. What you do is in the top of the group there, David, you'll see a little button for group chat. Just join the group chat, and then anybody in group chat, you can just join right on them. And it's just all RNG there, Samundra. It goes in streaks. I had more luck. You guys know I had that bad luck last weekend. I had really good luck when it first came out. I got a bunch of those rings. Now, I got several 750 medallions with perfect passives too, Omni. I did really good with the medallions. Now, you solo that. You're soloing it, you can get it down to like 2 minutes and 10 seconds or whatever. So, I mean, you can do that run a lot. You figure the rings take, what, 5 minutes per run longer? If you're soloing, you can actually do Demon's Lair probably 3 times, and the time it takes to do Altar of Athame once. Yeah, that's the other thing too, Samundra. That's a good point. Is when they were doing the double medal weekends, I mean, Demon's Lair was the map to do, so everybody grinded the shit out of it. What's up, Michael? I got several Maldonis incursion builds there on the channel, Cody. It's probably my favorite map out of all of them. Yeah, I don't really look at I don't really think about those things, Hunter. So I don't know. In my opinion, it would probably go Monk, Gunwitch, and then the Dryad and EV2 would be pretty close to each other. But you guys all know what my thoughts on DPS are in this game. DPS is out of control. Needs to get toned way back. Anybody that wants to join, we do have a spot open. Feel free to hop in, even though the stream's going to end in a couple of minutes here. I'm going to let this, I'll be AFK, but I'm going to let this run till wave 25. The only problems with monks, their Omni, is their melee. How do you stand back on the objective and shoot at stuff with a melee hero? You can't do it. Well, I guess you could do the right click on the monk, but that's not viable anymore. They changed the poor little Betsy leg. Sky Dragon's Fury. More like Sky Dragon's paperweight now because they are worthless. Here's Omni. Made it in. Well, the Monk's way better than the Huntress for DPS right now, even without the bugs. It's fun to spam the one on the Squire Samundra, but you don't actually get big DPS numbers. I mean, it's like I said, it's fun to do. Don't get me wrong, I've done my share of it, but as far as actual DPS numbers, they're pretty low. Oh, did I say Omni? You know what I meant, Unicorn. Yeah, there's no real comparison between a DPS Huntress and a Monk right now. I mean, even, like I said, even without the glitches, the Monk's just better. Alright guys, so that is actually going to be it for today. Now, like I said, I will be playing games just about all day long. So, check me out in Discord or in the Steam group if there's anything you want to do. For those of you guys that are in the map right now, like I said, I'm going to let this run AFK until wave 25. But thank you guys for swinging by. PCT, you're not going to have a problem with even 3 rollers, and that's the most you can get, so don't sweat that. But anyway, guys, have a good one. See ya.